The Sermon on the Mount isn't a message for everyone, although everyone is invited to hear it. I mean, it goes as far as to tell us, and Jesus says lots of people are going to hear this message and they're going to choose the wide and easy way that leads to destruction, while few people are going to walk the hard way that leads to the narrow door of life. And when I think about it, I'm going, man, yeah, the path is hard and the door is small, and many people do quit along the way. I've worked with young people now for a couple of years, and I can't tell you how many times you see someone come to faith and it's like this amazing thing. They experience Jesus and they're all sold out. They make these huge commitments and their whole life trajectory is going to go, and then things get a little bit hard and they start to realize the path isn't as easy as they thought it would be, and the door is a little narrower than they had hoped it would be, and they start to kind of get discouraged, and then the discouragement eventually leads to them quitting, and we see it over and over and over again. And it's not just young people. I mean, when the path is hard and the door is small, lots of people quit. I know very few people who have the endurance required to receive the ultimate reward. And if we're honest, I think it's because we're kind of a fast and easy people. I mean, think about the challenge, and we have these quick weight loss programs, yet we live in a culture of fast food. So we want to eat as quickly as possible, but then we also want to lose weight as easily as possible. And so we put these two things together and we're working against ourselves. We're consuming fast food and then we're trying these crash diets, and we just kind of go back and forth because we're a fast and easy people. But one of the upside down things that Jesus tells us is that the way of the kingdom is not the easy path of blessing that we assume it to be. It's not a get blessed quick plan. There's no crash way to enter into the kingdom and to live faithfully each and every day. And I see this and I'm enamored by the honesty, and I'm more drawn to Jesus because of it. He goes, this is going to be something that few people have the grit to see through its completion. I mean, in this section of the Sermon on the Mount, it's not easy to not judge people. I mean, when we look at people, we make snap judgments really, really quickly about them. It's not easy to ask God freely for the things that we long for. We find ourselves trying to justify our positions or trying to warrant some sort of merit from God so that He'll give us what we want. It's not easy to treat other people the way that we want to be treated. It's a narrow gate. It's a hard road. I wish I could tell everyone that the way of beauty was easily accessible. But the reality is that being a Christian is the hardest thing I've ever decided to do. I mean, every day, just like Paul, we press on toward the goal of becoming more like Christ. And every day we do experience a little bit more of the beautiful life that is the fruit of endurance. But it's a hard path, and it's a narrow door, and everyone is invited to enter. But the reality is that few will make it through. The wide and easy way is going to claim a lot of people in its destruction.